DJI did it. They heard the complaints from a thug and they listened. They saw how blurry my footage was and they were like, you know what, we can't be doing this to Sky Money or anybody, and no ninja boss deserves this. So with an updated DJI Osmo Action 3 10-bit color, does it bring the sauce? Okay, look, who we kidding? Is it still blurry? That's what we want to know. Like, how I'm looking. Jeez, not only is he walking, but he's eating stuff too. He got a little tooth in, like, wow. All right, so while he's eating, let's talk about the DJI Action 3. Because not for nothing, I love this camera, especially when it first came out. I was like, GoPro who? But then I actually used it, and then I did the comparison video, and y'all kind of know what went down. And look, pimpin', if you don't, no tea, no shade, because that means you just didn't watch the video. But for the most part, long story short, we got to zoom in on the face over here. It did not bring the sauce. Matter of fact, the old DJI Action 2 was a lot better to me. In my personal opinion, it was a lot better than the DJI Osmo Action. It was out of focus like a lot of the times that how you go, DJI, what y'all doing? Two big deal breakers for me when it comes to cameras is, can you edit the footage and is it in focus? And that is where DJI messed. I don't know how they dropped the ball on this. I don't know how they did that. Like, so I did what any normal person would do. I went ahead and returned the one that I bought another one, then I lost the footage to that vlog, and then ended up returning that and just not buying it and just waiting a minute. Like, just wait. This will be my third DJI Osmo Action 3. And I have used it a little bit, I have updated it. So yeah, with it being updated, it's supposed to bring the sauce. What do you think, man? Can you say camera? Okay, so now everything that you see from here on out will be shot on the brand new DJI, well, not the brand new, but the new DJI Osmo Action 3, updated, shooting in 4K 30. Again, real quick, we gotta give a huge shout out to today's coffee sponsor, and that is Chris Butler. Thank you so much for the coffee. Baby Sky Money said that you are a ninja boss. But for real though, thank you so much for the coffee. And Pippin, if you wanna buy me a coffee, don't be shy, the link is down below. But if not, you already know, I ain't a hater, and my hood will never let me be a hater. Yeah. All right, so we are still on the DJI Osmo Action 3. The wife just got home, so I'm out hugging the block like a boss. And not for nothing though, it's cold. Look at what's all these bikes doing right here? Like, what is going on over here? It's funny because it's like just right over here. Like if you just walk this way, ain't no bikes down. But yeah, my ninjas, we are on the DJI Osmo Action 3. It's been a long time coming because, man, I ain't even gonna lie, man. When I initially copped the first one, like when it first came out, hence why I always tell y'all, don't buy it when it first come out. Like, just wait, look at some reviews, and just be patient. Man, when I saw that footage, when I saw that out of focus footage, like when I realized it, I was extremely disappointed. Like, your boy Sky Money was disappointed. Y'all the squad, y'all bring the sauce, y'all the drip. And y'all already know, since y'all a bunch of ninja bosses up in this piece, I ain't never gonna let DJI pull something like that. So I had to bring the smoke to them. I had to. But yeah, so they have since made an update and hopefully fixed a lot of the products too as well down the line. Hopefully, like Pim, I have not taken a look at the footage, so hopefully this one's fixed, but it is updated and it should look a lot better. I have been seeing, I ain't gonna lie, I have been seeing a lot of amazing footage coming from, like, especially like from people that I trust too. So I'm just saying, like, I don't know though. Now I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, the water is completely frozen. That is how cold it is. Even though it was out of focus, I realized that the quality was a bit better on the Action 2. I don't know though. I could be totally wrong. The Osmo Action 3 though has better colors and better dynamic range, and you could see it. It doesn't look so flat. Another thing too that I noticed with the Action 2 was that it shot really well indoors. Like versus this one, when I shot indoors, it looked even more blurry than when I was outside. And now look, y'all know I ain't a hater, and my hood never let me be a hater. But like, I am praying that this one looks good so I don't have to return it. I am tired of returning these things. This is my third one. And y'all know, ain't nobody got time like that, so please, like, I'm just praying that this one looks decent. Now, something else to note too is that in 2.7K, from this update, they allow you to shoot in a new mode called narrow mode, which is basically like, you just, you know, like, you're in standard right now, narrow is like this. And that's pretty much it. But I actually prefer the regular standard mode just because, yeah, I mean, that's what I always shoot. They also added a Rocksteady Plus, which is, I kind of think is pointless too as well, because it crops in a little bit more. But yeah, I don't really see the need for it. Plus, we already know that stabilization on these cameras, like, come on, man. If you can't make a camera that has good stabilization now in 2022, like pimping, you might as well just close up shop. And now something else I noticed too while filming with the DJI Osmo Action 3 was the audio was really good too as well. So the colors and the audio were, to me, a lot better than a GoPro, as well as the battery life, because I was shooting in 4K too, and on that GoPro, that battery be dying so fast. Like, man. But comparing the 4K to 4K shooting from the DJI Action 3, yeah, pimping, like, the DJI Action 3, like, the battery is solid, as well as the charging. Like, man, that's what I'm saying. It brings the sauce with everything. It was just out of focus. Like, how did y'all do that? Like, you know, let's just move. Let's forget that. Let's not dwell on the past and instead focus on the future. Something else to note too as well is that not only does the camera have better colors as well as better battery life than the GoPro Hero 11, but it's also just like very well built. Like the touchscreens, just the build quality itself of the camera is amazing. Versus on the GoPro, it seems to be recycled from, like, I would say we're going on like 4 years now of just everything's being recycled. I mean, don't get me wrong, they have updated like the internals, but everything else, like just the camera itself, it's pretty much all the same GoPro as like 4 years ago. And that is kind of a shame, especially considering how good the image quality is on the new GoPros, like the Hero 10 and 11. Like, pimping, the image quality is solid. But the screens on the GoPro will not show you that. It's just, they don't look that good. Versus on the DJI Osmo Action 3, the screens are such high quality that it looks better than what you see on your computer. Like, soon you put on your computer, that's when you realize that, yeah, everything was out of focus. And now, something else that I completely forgot to mention is the simple fact that you can plug any microphone into the DJI Osmo Action 3 as well as the Action 2. Like, I don't know what GoPro doing with that whole, like, I'm tired of buying these add-ons. Like, stop, like, just stop, GoPro. Like, for real, these cameras already cost, like, a lot of money. So why do we need to keep buying all these add-ons and additions just to use a mic, like our own mics? Like, pimp it, come on, pimp. So look, if you didn't know, this is the Netherlands' first ever vlogger. Like, real talk, like, I didn't make this up. Pimp it, you can't make this stuff up. I'm just kidding, I totally made it up. Oh man, this reminds me, we still gotta get our Christmas tree. We've been so caught up with like the renovations that we gotta get our Christmas tree. Now, something that I noticed, like, right off the rip is that the exposure has improved a lot. Like, take a look at this shot here and you will see what I'm talking. You see, usually the sky is always blown out, like just terribly blown out. But on this firmware update, I ain't gonna lie, it looks good. The only problem though still, to me, is that they don't have the tap to expose. Like, that's one feature that I love that they had on the Action 1 as well as all the GoPros. All the GoPros had it, as well as the Pocket 1s, the Pocket 2. They all have that tap to expose. And the DJI Action 2 and the Osmo Action 3 don't. And I don't know why they took it out. All right, so Pimpin', so far, how are we looking? What do you guys think so far? Like, let me know in the comments down below. I think I am gonna stop by, grab a quick coffee, take a look, maybe edit some of the footage first, and then let you guys know what I think. Like, oh man, please don't be out of focus. Like, man. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, most of the footage is still out of focus. Like, it doesn't look too bad when you're just watching it like on a small screen, but Pimpin', the moment you like actually like look at it, yeah, it's clear that I got an older model. Dang. All right, Colin. Okay, well that freaking sucked. Like, most of the footage is completely out of focus. Man, enough. I am so upset about that. I think I still got the older model and maybe not the newer one, because that is what a lot of people are saying, is that you gotta get the newer models. Like, I'm guessing even having the old model with the update doesn't work. That's that. I'm gonna take it back tomorrow and just try again. This time I guess I'll just go through DJI and get another one, because man, that sucks, man. It's such a good, man, the colors look amazing, but it's out of focus. Like, nah, man, come on, man. But anyway, Pimpin', hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. And a huge shout out to everybody who bought me a coffee. And if you want to buy me a coffee, Pimpin', don't be shy. The link is down below. But if not, you already know I ain't a hater. My hood love let me be a hater. No tea, no shade. Thanks again for watching, guys. And I guess I will catch y'all in the next one. Man, that sucks.